name is Beston. I live in Cape Town. Also, I do delivery. Interbet helped me to realize my dreams. Now I have my own delivery vehicle and I'm able to do the removal in and around Cape Town.
As we step into the waters for the second half of the card, race number 5 is due off at 1500 hours. Interesting runner number 2, Diani, the son of an Ideal World from the Dennis Bosch stable, will be in search of the hat-trick. Did win on the poly track over the course and distance last time out, and 2 from 2 over the distance. Well drawn, Samanga Kamalo sticks with this individual from the Dennis Bosch stable. Now, Dees, when you talk about number 2, Diani, he's the horse with the most scope for improvement, and the way he won last time out, straight out the maidens, very impressive, and he only got 2 points.
Only got 2 points, and he actually surprised me that day. You know, you can see he was firm in the betting market, 7-1, but he really was given a confident ride by Samanga Kamala, and he came to win. Just for the guys out there that follow form lines, last in that race was Get Carter, who came out to win for MJ Odendal. So it's a fair form line. The fact that a horse that finished so far back coming to win next time out. He's on a hat trick. It's difficult to win 3 on the bounce, but as Sheldon mentioned, the help could be from his merit rating to make it 3 in a row. Obvious choice. I want to get your take on this horse, General Hancock. He's had a few runs in the province, and I worked at Gallop studio last time out. I can remember that clearly. And, not that he looked badly before, but it's the best that I see him look here in KZN, just the way he went down to the start. And I actually had a go on him just on looks last time out. But he ran a good race. White Cedar was just too good. But the fact is, he's a type of horse that may have just needed some runs in KZN, Sheldon.
He gave me that impression when I first saw him go down to the start and in the ring and that. He looked like he just needed that time to come to hand. And he also didn't seem to stride out 100%. They seemed to have him in a good rhythm. And I'm glad that you mentioned that last run, because when he went down to the start last time, that was the best I've seen him move down to the post. So they've obviously ironed out the issues. He's dropped down to a rating where he's very competitive. He showed a good second to White Cedar last time out. And I think from that draw, Keegan DeMello, just a little bit of luck in the running, he'll slide across and get into a striking position. He's got 58.5 on his back. He's a 4-year-old with a lot more experience. Diani is still an improving individual, so it'll be an interesting go between the 2 runners. And then number 4, Exceed Expectation. If you go back a few runs, the average rating was an 83 behind Imilenze Yoko de Duma. And his last 2 runs, I just feel he's a lot better than that. A 10-1 for the exactors and swingers.
Yeah, by his own admission, I think, Byron will say, I'm wanting something to click now. They're not running many horses, but they're looking for something to give. They seem to be picking their spots, but they'll be hoping for something to give so the stable can kick into gear. I'd like to watch that horse. What about Final Destiny? We keep mentioning his merit rating and how he's come down. The last time when he won off a 59, they pushed him to a 63. Since then, now he's dropped to a 53. His last 2 runs threatening to win again. And God, when they have these competitions, I was chopping with God the other day. That sizzling Hollywoodbets Sizzling Champion Challenge Series, where the best jockey with the highest points or the most number of wins and the trade. He's a defending champion. He says, no, I don't chase these things. I don't chase. But I'm telling you for a fact, he wants to defend his title. I can see, and his horses are in supreme good form.
Garth is very, very shrewd. He keeps it quiet. He lets his horses do it on the track.
Sure.
And you would have noticed in the recent weeks, the money's been coming for the horses.
Yeah.
And they've been bang on the button. 1 or 2 have been beaten, but a number of them have arrived. And this horse, Final Destiny, if you look at most of his runs, look how much support he finds. So he's obviously a horse who shows a lot more. It's been 273 days since he last beat Running Rifles, who came out to win in the Cape on the weekend.
What a ride.
Richard, unbelievable.
Richard, what he did when he came into the straight, that was the winning move.
Unbelievable ride on Running Rifles, and the form line has been franked. So Final Destiny, Garth Puller, unbelievable. We'll keep a close eye. But when it comes down to the business in race number 5, number 2, Diani, that's the horse they got to set their sights on with the improvement factor. Dee's mentioned General Hancock. If he moves down to the gate well again, and then I like a little bit of number 4, Exceed Expectation. And for the pick 6s, don't leave out number 6, Final Destiny.
It's good fun. Days like these are great. You get the whole industry together, and to have, companies and corporations like Interbet and Cape Racing who are so generous with sort of time and energy into making a day like this possible is it's fantastic for everyone.